How's it going? My name is Josh, and here's your tech tip of the week. Today we're going to be talking about dropper post and maintenance, and a couple troubleshootings. First thing I like to check on my dropper post is to make sure that the cable and housing are in good condition and that there's no play at the lever. You can see in this particular case there's a teeny bit of play or slop, but the cable and housing is in great condition. The spike's brand new, but just needs a little bit of adjustment. If this is off, this can kind of cause the post to act erratically, not correct. I just like to turn the barrel adjuster out so that there's no play really in the lever. It's nice and taut. Check the cable and housing first thing, and then again, if I have a dropper post that isn't reacting the way I want it or coming up, it's coming very slow or it stays stuck down. The first thing I like to check is this seat binder needs to be torqued to the correct specification. Most seat binders are marked right here on top with the Newton meter specification. Also, most of your manufacturers will have a dropper post specification to the clamp. If this is too tight, it can actually squeeze the mechanism inside and keep the seat post from working up and down. These should usually just be very light, hardly any tension at all on the post. In this case, we're just going to slightly check it, make sure it's nice and loose, not too tight, and check the post. Still operating really slow, not coming up correctly. A lot of dropper posts will also have air inside them, kind of like your front fork. That's the next thing I would check to make sure that there is the correct pressure inside this post. So I'm going to grab my typical shock pump. You should refer to your owner's manual. Every post is different between the brand. This valve is also generally in different spots. For this particular brand, it's 20 psi. Pump up the post. Check it for operation. Comes back nice and quick. Moves smooth up and down. Generally, if you do have a dropper post that has a sudden loss of air, it could mean that the seals are starting to deteriorate and it could use a rebuild. Generally, a dropper post gets rebuilt similar to what a shock would, between 50 and 100 hours. And they typically should run you anywhere between $60 for the labor and the parts, up to about $180 depending on the brand of post you have. That's your tech tip of the week. My name's Josh, and thanks for watching.